perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Okay, Coach. Florida without this, a heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, his fourth touchdown on the year.
Shit.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey, wide, 80. 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, switch gears.
Brady now on first down. And the catch made by Johnson. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Why did I not choose that play, yo?
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Not choose that shit, bro.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Chubb on the counter. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They run. Chubb 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, check it.
Here's Brady. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check 4, check 4.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
29, Alpha. 55 to Silver.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run with Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Crunch time, defense.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Jim. 36. Watch the pistol.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 26. Check. Joker.
Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Go, go, go. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come on,
Cousins. He's got Fuller. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now Cousins on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. And that's caught by Smith. And past the 40 before he... He's out of bounds.
Irv Smith Jr. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
45. Hey, we got to get the stop here, D.
First down. Here's Cousins. This will be caught by Brown. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Mike 54. Let's go. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Lucky 48. 54, Mike. 54.
Play fake. Cousins. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Hollywood Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
On 2nd and 15 now. Brady, and that's complete to Cooks. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That's out to Chubb, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Zettel popping in for the sack. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal, and I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied this stage of the contest. Boy, just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. Not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Yo, Bob Gay, on pause.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Throwing is Cousins. He's got Smith here. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Check, walk it before, walk it before. Drop deep,
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I'm gonna blitz him and trust my cornerbacks to guard.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now Cousins. And he'll get
Why is that so
into the end
open?
zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Come off the ball,
Brady going to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. He's got it to Hilton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Complete to Hilton. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Follow your fullback, boy. The hole's wide open every time.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Oh. And he is not going to get through.
I'm not right to the outside. I'm not right into the outside.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
To the outside. Set a 15-minute timer.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after
I'm going to
this.
fumble
This
next
is
time.
the NFL.
And that's on the 1 yard line. I'm not doing that. I'm running right up the middle, bro. I
Sports.
don't care.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Come on, Chubbs. He gets that off of his sticks.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Nick Chubb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'm running cover for the whole game. I have to. That's the only thing I was trying to do.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick
Madden,
up
can you
the
give me some good
first.
plays, bro? Because it keeps running.
That's one to warm the
Try to use my
hearts of
own
all
plays,
those
bro. I can't
old-school
stop that,
football
bro.
players, isn't it?
Pass everything else I
Tough,
can stop,
hard,
bro.
gritty run, got behind his pads,
Uses it.
bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Hell, bro.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Holy hell, bro. This thing's wasting clock. Dude. Dude, don't let me get first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Throwing over the
My
middle,
team
but
sold.
it's incomplete.
They sold.
Tight end Irv
They
Smith,
sold.
the intended receiver, and it's third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run really tight shit. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Dang, that's too big, sir.
As well.
Yo, this game is selling. Watch the out route.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check 13. Check 13.
Y'all see it. He's gonna get this first.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive. But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Wait, that fly 20. Right there, 54 Mike. No gain on it. 13 spill. 450.
Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, it's Jones. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Spam that X.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Bro, Bismillah, please don't lag when I kick this field goal, bro. I swear I'm going to make it if I don't lag.
Now Chubb.
I got to throw. He's going to call timeout like a throw. He better. He's not calling timeout.
Yard and brings up 3rd down.
Please blitz.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Back to throw, Brady. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Bismillah.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not.
I swear he made that, bro. I try to
win there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident
FaceTime
about
Abdul
this
Busso.
kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They can still get into
bro,
field goal range. Partner,
is this Abdu?
Quickly, though.
I agree with you totally.
Babdu, do you know how to do that Madden adjustment where you can pull your defenders back?
What hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he
All right,
feels
thank you.
comfortable. That'll dictate.
And this
Pick!
is be
You stupid!
Carlton Davis picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here.
Oh, but tell him to watch my stream and watch.
Take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Hurry up.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll get this
No,
to
he
Chubb
slipped.
out of the backfield.
Yeah, move him back.
Up there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Yeah, but wait, I don't need to know that right now.
Brady now 11 of 16.
I don't know where to
air.
find that
It's
play
first
at.
and
That's the
10.
thing. All right, bet. Wait.
Brady to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. He's got
Catch.
it in. Complete.
Thank you.
So now with
Okay,
6
Abdu.
seconds remaining, we get a timeout
I got a
on the
question.
field.
6 seconds. I'm on the 42-yard line where I can kick a field goal. 21-21, fourth quarter. Do I kick the field goal or like go for one more play? I'm gonna go for a run. He's not expecting to run. He's spreading all his players out.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
I got 10 yards. We won. 32-yard line. Caught it on the 1 second mark.
And now we'll get a timeout.
Bismillah, please don't lag, bro, because last time I was on the 50-something and my field goal thing lagged.
Now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for
Please.
the win. And his kick is good.
I want big. Bob Gay cannot beat me, bro. He's trash.
A good hold, and the kick wins.
He's garbage, bro. He's garbage. He's garbage.
The Bucs have won.
Mans can't beat me, bro. Talking all of that mess, bro. You cannot beat me. All right, Abdu, thank you.
And I'm right there with
See,
you, partner.
if you didn't tell me, I would have just kicked the field goal on the 49-yard line.
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
Oh my gosh,
and
get the
victory was theirs.
bot.
That's exactly what they did.
So for the Bucs, their good start continues as they
Get
get their
the
record up to
bot.
4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for our entire